Do it. Don't stand there and go like this, like
Right.
a fly. You just do it. And the minute he stops, she stops, and then he realizes that they learn from the release of pressure. All 4 feet in concrete. And obviously what you do on one side, you got to do on the other side. So you got to make it equal. Front, back, side, side, all the same way. But see how she has the rope lax on him? So he gets a choice. He can make the right decision, which is standing here. The wrong decision is moving, which he gets to work, as you saw, hard.
He's not.
So, see? And again, if you're going to take the saddle onto him, don't walk up and hope to and slightly put it on.
And then pull it away.
And then pull it away. If you're going to put the saddle on him, set it down. Because you
Okay.
don't want to have to tiptoe around them. So. And so look at him. There's nothing, he's not afraid of anything.
No.
She gives him a pet, and then she puts it on him. So she pulls his eyes and his ears back. Eyes and his ears back on both sides. So if she can't put the saddle on him like this, you don't want to go any step further, because you don't want a horse that when you get on him, you have to be afraid that you're going to accidentally hit him in the front leg or hit him in the back and something's going to happen and he's going to spook and run. If you can't walk up to him and just swing the saddle on him, you've skipped a step in that. So, all 4 feet in concrete like he just did on his own, he's shut down and he's not thinking. When you see him do that, he's just tuned her out completely. All 4 feet were just stopped. He's looking at her moving his feet. We're thinking.
I know, I left it on you, huh?
And again, she's not standing there saying, ho, 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 or tying it up, or fighting with him, or she can make the right decision to stand. Or not to move, see? So now she uses energy. Now see the little kick?
Mm-hmm.
So she's actually a little nicer than I am. So now see the tail swish? Did you see a swish his
That
tail?
would be a big bird.
That would be, we're irritated. So that's his sign of, I don't really like
Oh.
this. So she brings him back up. Again, lock 4 feet. We're not thinking again. So she's going to take, all she wants is her feet to move. Doesn't matter how.
Well, now you stepped on it. Now look what you did.
Sideways, backwards, whatever. So obviously we're stickier on this side. Ask, tell, demand. Ask him the first time. Tell him to do it the second time. The third time, you need to follow through and make it do. And that's the difference between a lot of trainers and a lot of backyard people. She wants them to move back. There. I was going to say, grab a stick. So, you're going to create energy and he's going to go backwards. So back. So as soon as she gets a step, you make a little cut. There you go. Almost, almost. That okay. We'll take that. Good. See? Now she takes the pressure off and he comes forward. Well, maybe he comes forward. So locking his feet up is his biggest thing. He locks his feet up and turns his brain off. But you gotta give them an out. An out is doing the right thing, not tuning them out. Oh yeah, because maybe broke my reins again. No, third set. So again, locks his feet, looks out. So if you think about this, if he's not willing to give to the pressure as it is right now, if you got on him, he'd just block all 4 feet and he'd tune you out completely. So notice that item number 2. When she's smacking him, it's hard enough for him to feel it. You don't want to tap him and you don't want to beat him. There's a very fine line between the whole thing. You want him to go, hey, that's not really fun. But all she's trying to do is create movement and energy and get him to move from her. Really?
You're a very important girl.
Apparently so. There, go good. But she's keeping his eyes and his ears again to her so he doesn't pull away. Nice. So look at his face. And look at his ears. Look at his left ear to her.
God, he's so stubborn.
No, see, look. But what did
Yeah,
I say?
yeah.
Look at his left ear to her.
Yeah.
He get right that second. He went, okay, this really
Okay.
isn't that much fun, and it's really a lot of work. You could beat him until you got it bloody. What's going to make him work is thinking and making it hard work. Horses are lazy by nature. They don't go exercise in lope circles in the wild unless a predator's chasing them. So they're lazy by nature. There. Awesome. She drops everything and takes away the pressure. Quicker they learn from the release of pressure, not the pressure themselves. So, well, you want to start with a couple strides. You also want to, when they respond, you want to tell them they were good so they know they were good. So she took all the pressure away. But don't get locked into always anticipating just a couple strides. Sometimes people hold their horses at lower standards than especially a trainer does. So she got 2 or 3 steps there. That means next time we want 4 or 5 and 5 or 6. So don't just be happy, oh my gosh, he moved away from me. You want to build on it
Okay.
the whole time. So she went into her pressure, but now he's moving off of that. Very nice.
It's gonna fall off if I make you run, so you better move.
There we go. Good. So she's unlocking his feet. That's all she's trying to do is unlock his feet. Get the feet moving, you get the brain moving. And if you like my ad-lib clinic.
We're enjoying it over here.
Oh, okay. There, ah. So now see there's no pressure there and he's following her. Got the ears kind of closed. Now the only thing that I don't like here is if you look at him, his ears, he's focused on the saddle, not her.
Yeah, he's listening.
Yeah, but he's
Because
but
it's the
saddle.
sound. I told you, it's this, when that
So
cracking
my
thing
only concern
happened,
would
he
be
was.
for her, and she's obviously experienced enough to do this, is if he were to completely tune that out, he'd run right over her because he still doesn't have enough respect for her.
Yeah.
So that's where you have to really be very aware of what you have and what you don't have. So she put it on him and left it on the other side. So again, yeah, do it on every side. But now his foot's cocked, his ears are relaxed. So we're a little quieter about this whole thing. He's flicking his ear towards her. So if you watch him and his expression, you can tell what he's going to do.
Mm-hmm.
So now, what I liked? No, I don't like that. But you know what I liked about it? He didn't run over Mariah. He stepped away from her.
Yeah.
And he went, and he still kept his eye on her, and he didn't drag off. What he used to do at your house, remember, he'd turn his head and kind of bolt.
Yep.
Yeah. So already he's kind of thinking, okay, you're the boss. So he's going to learn 2 things. A is that doing what she suggests is a ton easier. B, she will never put him in a position where he's scared. So he will trust her, and as soon as he respects her, he will want to please her. She will be the alpha horse. No offense, Mariah. So she'll be the alpha. So he's going to want to please her, and he's going to respect her enough not to push it. And that trust that she builds that says, you will walk through fire for me. You will go through that stream that you don't know how deep it is. And you will also not challenge me when I tell you you need to go through that stream. And if you start it from the beginning with no habits, you're set.